Part 3. Beyond the Quantum Veil. Chapter 1, A Rift in Reality. In the shadowed confines of the Quantum Falcon's debriefing room, the atmosphere was charged with a mix of triumph and introspection. The qubits, Earth's elite defenders against the arcane mysteries of the quantum realm, had barely had time to revel in their recent victory against the enigmatic quantum shadow when a new challenge emerged from the cosmos, threatening to eclipse their previous encounters. Captain Alex Nova Renner, leader of the qubits, surveyed his team with a mixture of pride and concern. Lieutenant Marco Jensen, Mia Vortex Huang, Jake Pulse Adams, and Dr. Elena Spectra Ivanova were more than his crew, they were his family, each having proven their mettle in the unforgiving expanse of space. Yet, as they gathered around the holographic display, the light casting ghostly shadows across their faces, Nova knew the battle they had won was but a prelude to the war they were about to face. The display flickered to life, revealing the source of their concern, a quantum anomaly of unprecedented scale, its chaotic energy patterns dancing like fireflies caught in a tempest. 3 days ago, Nova began, his voice steady, the Helix Quantum Research Facility went silent. This was their last transmission. The screen shifted, showing a distress signal cut abruptly mid-transmission, the underlying fear palpable even in its digital remnants. Marco, the team's quantum physicist, leaned in, his eyes narrowed in concentration. The Helix facility was on the verge of a breakthrough, something that could redefine our understanding of quantum mechanics. His fascination with the potential of their research was evident, but so was his concern for the implications of their silence. The qubits knew the stakes. The Helix facility wasn't just any research outpost, it was the forefront of quantum energy exploration, a beacon of human curiosity and ambition. Its silence spoke of unspeakable dangers, of experiments that tread too close to the fundamental forces that weave the fabric of the universe. As Nova outlined the mission, to investigate the facility, ascertain the cause of the anomaly, and, if possible, contain it, the weight of their task settled over the room like a shroud. This anomaly, he stated, threatens more than just the facility. Left unchecked, it could unravel the very fabric of reality itself. Vortex, the team's pilot, cracked her knuckles, a determined glint in her eye. Then let's not waste any time. The Falcons never let us down before. Her confidence was infectious, a much-needed beacon of hope in the face of the unknown. Pulse, their engineer and tech specialist, was already running diagnostics on the Falcon's systems. I'll make sure she's ready for whatever this anomaly throws at us. We're not just going to close this rift, we're going to do it with style. Spectra, the tactician, pored over the data, her mind racing through scenarios. The anomaly's patterns are unlike anything we've encountered. This isn't just a mission, it's a puzzle that could redefine our place in the cosmos. As preparations for their departure began, the team was united by a sense of purpose. They were the qubits, guardians of humanity's leap into the quantum age, and they faced each challenge not as a burden, but as an opportunity to push the boundaries of the known universe. The Quantum Falcon lifted off, leaving behind the safety of Earth for the uncertainty of the void. Ahead of them lay the Helix facility, a silent sentinel, guarding the secrets of the anomaly. As they raced through the stars, each member of the qubits faced the mission with a resolve forged in the fires of their previous victories, and the knowledge that they were Earth's best hope against the encroaching darkness of the unknown. The anomaly awaited, a rift in reality that threatened to consume everything in its path. But for the qubits, it was another chance to prove that within the heart of chaos lies the potential for discovery, for growth, and for victory. Chapter 2, Quantum Echoes. The Quantum Falcon approached the coordinates of the anomaly, the stars outside their viewport stretching and distorting in a dizzying dance. As they neared, echoes of alternate realities flickered into view, each a ghostly image of what could have been, worlds where history had taken a different path, where the qubits never formed, where Earth faced calamities unknown. Marco, his mind racing with theories, posited a daring hypothesis. This anomaly might be a nexus point, a juncture of multiple realities converging, he explained, his eyes alight with both fear and fascination. These echoes are glimpses into those alternate worlds. Their mission took on a new urgency when they received a distress signal from a research team trapped near the anomaly. The decision was unanimous: they would mount a rescue operation, a testament to their unwavering commitment to safeguard not just their reality, but any that were threatened. Navigating the unstable reality proved more challenging than any mission before. The fabric of space around them twisted and shifted, landscapes and skies changing in the blink of an eye. Mia Vortex Huang piloted the Quantum Falcon with unmatched skill, dodging anomalies that threatened to engulf them, her hand steady even as reality itself seemed to unravel. Inside the anomaly's influence, the trapped researchers appeared as silhouettes against the backdrop of a world that was both familiar and utterly alien. Jake Pulse Atoms deployed a series of quantum anchors, stabilizing a path for their rescue. Dr. Elena Spectra Ivanova coordinated their movements, her voice a calm constant amidst the chaos. As they reached the researchers, the anomaly's influence intensified, a maelstrom of energy and light that threatened to consume them. It was Marco's quick thinking that saved them, using a makeshift quantum modulator to create a bubble of stable reality around them, a haven in the heart of the storm. With the researchers safely aboard, the qubits made their escape, the Quantum Falcon bursting forth from the anomaly's grasp as reality snapped back into place around them. They had ventured into the unknown and emerged victorious, but their mission was far from over. The anomaly still pulsed in the distance, a rift that needed to be closed. But for now, they had achieved the impossible. They had faced the echoes of quantum realities and saved lives in the process. As they set course back to analyze their findings, each member of the qubits knew they stood on the precipice of a discovery that could change everything. Their journey into the quantum echoes was just the beginning. Chapter 3: Into the Nexus. The Quantum Falcon, with its newly rescued passengers and the qubits, cut a solitary figure against the backdrop of the cosmos, racing away from the anomaly's influence. The rescued researchers, shell-shocked but safe, shared tales that bordered on the unbelievable, of realities clashing, of time loops and spaces where the laws of physics seemed mere suggestions. As the Falcon hummed through space, Marco Jensen huddled over his instruments, piecing together the data they had gathered from the heart of the anomaly. "It's as I feared," he announced, his voice tinged with a mix of excitement and dread. "The anomaly isn't just a rift, it's a nexus, a bridge between countless realities. And it's expanding." The implications were clear. Left unchecked, the nexus could unravel the fabric of their universe, blending it with alternate realities into a chaotic, unstable amalgam. "We need to close it," Nova declared, the decision heavy on his heart. "Not just for our reality, but for all the others intersecting at the nexus." Preparations began in earnest. The qubits, alongside the rescued researchers, devised a plan to seal the nexus. It required precise execution, leveraging the Quantum Falcon's advanced technology and the team's combined expertise in a daring maneuver that would either close the rift or consume them in the attempt. The plan hinged on creating a controlled singularity at the nexus's heart, a task that demanded Marco's unparalleled understanding of quantum mechanics and Pulse's engineering genius to modify the Falcon's core systems. Vortex's piloting skills would guide them through the unstable reality, while Spectra's strategic acumen ensured they remained one step ahead of the unpredictable quantum storms. As they approached the nexus, reality began to warp around them. Echoes of alternate realities grew more vivid, each glimpse a haunting reminder of what was at stake. The team witnessed worlds where humanity had reached utopian heights, alongside nightmarish realities where darkness had consumed all. In the nexus's swirling chaos, the qubits executed their plan. Marco initiated the singularity, his hand steady, despite the maelstrom of energy surrounding them. Pulse monitored the Falcon's systems, adjusting the flux capacitors and quantum stabilizers to sustain the singularity's growth. Vortex navigated the shifting reality, her eyes locked on the swirling heart of the nexus, while Spectre coordinated their efforts, her voice a calm command amidst the storm. The singularity expanded, reaching out to the edges of the nexus, its pull beginning to close the rift. The process was agonizingly slow, the nexus resisting with bursts of energy that threatened to tear the Falcon apart. But the qubits held firm, their resolve unyielding. Then, with a final surge of power, the singularity collapsed upon itself, dragging the nexus's edges inward. A brilliant light flashed, blinding in its intensity, and then darkness. Silence. The qubits, braced for an end that did not come, slowly realized they had succeeded. The nexus was gone, reality restored to its proper order. They had faced the unknown, the impossible, and emerged victorious. As they set course back to Earth, the team reflected on their journey into the nexus. They had confronted alternate versions of themselves, faced the fragility of reality, and the boundless potential of the quantum realm. Their victory was not just for their universe, but for the myriad realities that had brushed against their own. The mission had changed them, each member of the qubits carrying back a piece of the nexus within their hearts, a reminder of the thin veil that separates one reality from another and the guardians who stand watch at the frontier, ready to defend the quantum veil. Chapter 4: Shadows and Revelations. The Quantum Falcon approached the Helix Quantum Research Facility with a mixture of caution and resolve. The facility, once a beacon of human ambition and curiosity, now stood eerily silent against the backdrop of an unyielding cosmos. As they docked, the team prepared for the unknown, their equipment checked and rechecked, their spirits bolstered by the bond that had carried them through countless dangers. Upon entry, the facility was as they feared, abandoned, with signs of a hasty evacuation. Papers littered the floors, holographic displays frozen mid-operation, a cup of coffee still steaming as if its owner might return at any moment. This desolation served as a stark reminder of the risks inherent in pushing the boundaries of science. Marco Jensen led the way to the central lab, the source of the last communication and likely the heart of the anomaly. The air grew denser as they approached, reality seeming to thicken around them, a tangible manifestation of the quantum disturbances they had come to investigate. Inside the lab, they found the Quantum Nexus Project, Dr. Lena Zhou's ambitious endeavor to harness energy directly from the fabric of the quantum realm. The reactor at the project's core pulsed with a life of its own, an eerie glow that seemed to beckon and warn all at once. Marco, with his deep understanding of quantum mechanics, was fascinated and horrified in equal measure. They achieved it, he whispered, a direct line to the quantum realm. But it's unstable, tearing at the seams of our reality. As they delved into the lab's data, Jake Pulse Adams discovered encrypted logs detailing the project's progression and the increasing instability they faced. The team watched, captivated and chilled, as Dr. Zhou outlined the breakthroughs and the emerging threats. The Nexus has become a mirror, reflecting not just our reality but countless others, bleeding into ours, Dr. Zhou's recorded image explained, her voice strained with fear and excitement. We've glimpsed other worlds, other selves, but at a cost. The fabric of our reality is fraying. The revelation hit the qubits hard. This was no mere scientific experiment gone awry, it was a Pandora's box that had been flung wide open, threatening the very essence of their existence. Determined to contain the threat, the qubits formulated a plan to stabilize the quantum nexus. Marco, relying on his unparalleled expertise, proposed inducing a controlled collapse of the reactor's core, sealing the rift it had created. It was a dangerous operation, requiring precision and a deep understanding of the forces at play. Mia Vortex, Huang and Dr. Elena Spectra Ivanova prepared the facility's auxiliary systems for the operation, creating a fail-safe should the primary plan falter. The operation began with the team working in perfect sync, their actions a testament to the trust and understanding forged through countless trials. Marco initiated the collapse, his hand steady as he manipulated the reactor's controls, guiding the process with an expert touch. Pulse monitored the system's responses, making real-time adjustments to ensure stability, while Vortex and Spectra secured the lab, ready to enact their fail-safe at a moment's notice. As the reactor's glow dimmed, the air around them seemed to shiver, reality wavering as the Nexus fought against its imminent collapse. Then, with a final surge of energy, the reactor stilled, the glow fading to darkness, the hum of quantum energy silenced. The facility, and reality itself, stabilized. The qubits had succeeded, but the victory was bittersweet. As they gathered in the silence of the lab, they reflected on the cost of human ambition, the delicate balance of existence, and the shadows that lay just beyond the veil of their understanding. Their mission at the Helix facility had revealed the depth of the unknown that lay within the quantum realm. and the dangers of reaching into the dark without understanding the shadows that dwelled there. But it had also reaffirmed their resolve to stand as guardians against those very threats, to protect their reality from the unseen forces that sought to unravel it. As they left the facility, the qubits carried with them not just the data and the lessons of the Quantum Nexus project, but a renewed sense of purpose. They were more than explorers or soldiers, they were the custodians of reality, standing vigilant against the encroaching darkness of the unknown, ready to face whatever lay beyond the quantum veil. Chapter 5: Escaping the Abyss. In the quiet aftermath of their success at the Helix Quantum Research Facility, the qubits stood amidst the darkened corridors, the weight of their achievement and its implications pressing down upon them. They had navigated the treacherous edge of reality, pulled back from the brink of a catastrophe that threatened not just their world, but the very fabric of existence itself. Now, as they prepared to leave the silenced facility behind, a palpable sense of urgency propelled them forward. The Quantum Falcon awaited their return, a beacon of safety in the shadow of the facility's looming structure. As they made their way back, each step was laden with a newfound awareness of the fragile boundary between their reality and the infinite possibilities that lay beyond. The air was thick with unspoken thoughts, reflections on the encounter with the quantum nexus, and the alternate realities it had briefly revealed. Suddenly, the facility shuddered, a low rumble echoing through its halls, a reminder that the quantum realm was never truly at rest. "The facility's systems are destabilizing," Marco announced, his voice calm yet urgent, his eyes fixed on the handheld scanner that flickered with warning signals. "The collapse of the nexus has triggered a chain reaction. We need to move, now." Adrenaline surged as the qubits quickened their pace, the facility coming alive around them with the sounds of alarms and the whir of emergency systems coming online. The path to the hangar, clear moments before, now twisted with the facility's reactive defenses, a maze of locked doors and collapsing corridors. Mia Vortex Huang led the charge, her instincts honed from countless missions guiding them through the chaos. Jake Pulse Adams was right beside her, his device sending electronic pulses to override the facility's security measures, opening their way. Dr. Elena Spectra Ivanova, her mind racing, plotted their course, anticipating the facility's countermeasures and directing the team through less obstructed paths. As they neared the hangar, a final obstacle presented itself, a breach in the facility's outer wall, the result of the quantum instabilities they had fought to contain. The breach offered a direct path to the Quantum Falcon, but at the risk of exposure to the raw quantum energies still swirling outside. Captain Alex Nova Renner made the call. "We go through the breach. It's the fastest way, and we can't afford delays. Pulse, Vortex, prep for a quick launch. Specta, Marco, with me. We'll cover our exit." The team moved as one, a unit forged in the fires of countless dangers, their trust in each other unshakable. They navigated the breach, the quantum energies crackling in the air around them, a vivid reminder of the unseen world that lay just beyond their perception. Reaching the Quantum Falcon, they wasted no time in boarding, the familiarity of the ship a welcome respite from the chaos they had left behind. As they strapped in, Pulse initiated the launch sequence, the engines roaring to life, a sound that promised escape and survival. Nova piloted them out of the hangar, the Quantum Falcon rising swiftly into the dark expanse of space, leaving the facility, and the abyss it harbored, behind. As they set their course back to Earth, the team shared a moment of collective relief, tempered by the knowledge of what they had witnessed and averted. The mission had been a journey into the unknown, a test of their resolve, and a confrontation with the potential and peril of the quantum realm. They had emerged victorious, but changed, aware more than ever of the vast mysteries that lay beyond the reach of current understanding, and the role they played as protectors of their reality. As Earth came into view, a blue jewel against the velvet darkness, the qubits felt a renewed sense of purpose. They had faced the abyss and returned, not just as guardians of their world but as witnesses to the infinite possibilities, and dangers, that lay beyond the quantum veil. Chapter 6: A New Dawn. The Quantum Falcon's journey back to Earth was a silent one, each member of the qubits lost in their own reflections. The vast expanse of space outside the viewport seemed to mirror the depth of their thoughts, a boundless void filled with both wonder and uncertainty. They had ventured beyond the known, touched the fabric of reality itself, and emerged not unscathed but undeniably changed. As Earth's gravitational embrace welcomed them home, Captain Alex Nova Renner gathered his crew in the Falcon's common area. The weight of command rested on his shoulders, yet his eyes reflected the pride he felt for his team. "We've done more than just complete another mission," he began, his voice steady and sure. "We've ensured the safety of our reality, safeguarded countless lives from a threat they'll never know existed. But more than that, we've proven that there are no limits to human courage and ingenuity." Lieutenant Marco Jensen, whose theories and quick thinking had been crucial to their success, nodded in agreement. "The quantum nexus was a door to possibilities we've only begun to understand. Its closure doesn't mark an end but a beginning. We stand at the threshold of a new era of exploration and discovery." Mia Vortex Huang, the pilot whose skills had navigated them through the chaos of collapsing realities, smiled softly. "Every flight, every mission with you all is a reminder of what we're capable of when we stand together. The universe may be vast and filled with unknowns, but so long as we have each other, there's no challenge we can't face." Jake Pulse Adams, the engineer whose innovations had kept them one step ahead of disaster, chimed in with characteristic optimism. "The tech we've encountered, the data we've gathered, it's going to change the world. We've got a lot of work ahead of us, but I can't think of a better team to tackle it with." Dr. Elena Spectra Ivanova, whose strategic acumen had guided them through the Nexus's dangers, looked around at her teammates. "Today, we've not just navigated a crisis, we've navigated the complexities of existence itself. The choices we make, the paths we choose, they shape not just our reality but potentially countless others. It's a responsibility we all share, now more than ever." As the qubits prepared to disembark, they were met not with fanfare but with a quiet acknowledgement of their service. The details of their mission would remain classified, the dangers they had averted known only to a select few. But for the qubits, the accolades mattered less than the bond they had forged and the knowledge that their actions had preserved the integrity of their universe. The days that followed saw them debriefing with top officials, sharing insights and recommendations for future quantum research and defense strategies. Yet, amidst the discussions and analyses, there was a shared understanding that the true depth of their experience was beyond articulation. They had glimpsed the infinite complexity of existence and returned with a profound appreciation for the delicate balance of the cosmos. As they went their separate ways, a brief respite before the next mission would inevitably call them back to action. Each member of the qubits carried with them the memories of their journey beyond the quantum veil. They had faced the unknown, challenged the impossible, and emerged not just victorious, but transformed. The dawn that greeted them was not just a new day, but a new beginning. A recognition that their journey was far from over, that the universe held mysteries still waiting to be uncovered, challenges still to be met. And the qubits, guardians of the quantum frontier, would be ready, united by their courage, their curiosity, and their unwavering commitment to protect and explore the vast, uncharted realms of reality. For the qubits, the adventure continued, each mission a step into the unknown, each discovery a testament to their resolve. And in the heart of space, where the stars whispered secrets of the cosmos, the legacy of the qubits would endure, a beacon of hope and exploration in the infinite tapestry of the universe.